Disclaimer: the following video is all alleged information and is for entertainment purposes only. This video may contain opinions that are not fact-based. I had all intentions of uploading this video last night and chatting with y'all last night, but tell me why I fell asleep while waiting for this to download. I cannot. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all always waiting for it, but you'll see why I fell asleep. Enjoy. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am the Gifted Intuitive, and this is Tarot NT Bed Edition. I'm in bed, y'all, because I don't feel good. I have a stomach virus, and I just don't feel good, and I can't sleep. So I said, let me jump on and talk to my teacups. So I had an idea. I said, well, I'm going to jump on and I'm going to give my teacups some readings because I was supposed to do the JD and Janet. It's like every time I want to do this reading, I'm stopped by something. I couldn't do it before because I didn't have any sage. I needed to get sage because we had been reading on Ashanti and Nelly and Miss Jackson so much that I wanted to cleanse my cards. So I had to go out and get sage. I'm like, I got the sage. Boom. I catch a stomach virus from my child. So couldn't do it. I just don't have the energy. So I came up with the idea. I said, well, since there was readings that I did in the past before I joined YouTube that I erased, I can just talk to my teacups about the reading. So let me see who I'm going to start with. All right, Miracle Watts and Tyler LaPlay. I did a reading on them. Tyler absolutely loves Miracle. It came up in a reading that he was worried about breaking the news to his ex that he was really, really in love with someone else and he was done and wanted a family with her. That I did this reading back in like 2021, I think it was, before they announced their child. I even mentioned that I saw a baby and he wants to marry her. He sees his life with her. I didn't get a chance to do Miracle and how she felt about him. I didn't do hers, but from his point of view, he really loves her. And then we also seen how the mother of his children was like arguing with Miracle because Miracle referred to his kids as her children. I thought she was just being nice and being considerate. It's like you can't win for losing. If she didn't consider those kids her kids and embrace them, then it's like, oh, she doesn't like my kids. But at the same time, I understand because she's still hurting. She's still going through the grieving process of that relationship. So that basically was that. I did upload a YouTube short, when I said that I saw a baby for them. And then after that, they announced she was pregnant. It was real cute how they did their reveal also. Shout out to Miracle and Tyler LaPlay. Miracle, if you see this, he loves you for real. Okay, but now, these readings are old, so I may have to do updates on everybody, but that's what I saw back then. Next up, we have Ciara and Russell. I wanted to see how Russell truly felt about Ciara because we know that these couples, they do the most, a lot of them, in the public eye, but behind closed doors, it's always some type of shenanigans. So I did them. I wanted to see if the hype was really legit. And he does really love her. He admires Ciara's strength, her resilience. He likes the way she persevered in her transition from dating and being engaged to Future to being with him. Like, he really looks at her like a strong woman and a good mother. I didn't catch any red flags when I did. How he felt about her was nothing negative. Now, I will tell you, allegedly, first of all, everything that I say is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Now, allegedly, he a little freak. It's some type of activities that he want to try in the bedroom that he is a little apprehensive about letting Ciara know about. Now, I'm not saying anything in specific. I didn't pick up anything in specific, so it could be anything. But I will say Russell is a freak, but Ciara is more a little bit more conservative. I ain't saying she know none, because I feel like Ciara could get it there too, but it's something he wants to do that's unconventional. I don't know if it's threesome, I don't know, but that energy came up. But he really does love her and admires Ciara for real. So that's the real relationship. I didn't do her side. I didn't get to do how she felt about him. I just did his side. All right. Latto and 21. I didn't get to do how he felt about Latto, but his energy popped into the reading just a little bit. Then my phone went dead, and I just was like, forget it. Because I always recorded these for some reason. I guess I was just practicing. So, basically, Latto really admires 21. She feels like he's a boss. He came up as the emperor in her reading. She feels like she could depend on him for anything. She could rely on him. He gives her great advice when she's feeling defeated. She feels down. She could turn to him, and he's going to boost her back up. Let her know that she can do it. You know, she got this. She's good enough. You know, things like that. She really admires him. She feels like he gets things done. There was the energy of her wanting a family with him. But he felt like it wasn't the time. They need to focus on career. She needs to focus on her career. It's not time for them to have a child. He didn't want to have kids at the moment, but she was like bitten by the baby bug at that time. I don't know if that's changed, but at that time she was, allegedly. This is all alleged. What else? Let me think. Kim and Kanye, their readings are on my page, so y'all can check them out when y'all get a chance. We discussed Remy and Pat. Because I did do Remy and Pat back then, and I saw red flags back then. But I felt like they would work it out. But baby, she just was spotted out with Easy the Block Captain. So look, I told y'all, Remy want to be outside. She had the Queen of Wands in reverse. For those who never saw the Remy and Papoose readings I did, Remy came out as the Queen of Wands. She want to be outside. That's literally my City Girl card when it's in reverse. So Remy wants some Remy time. She want to be outside. Who else? Big Sean and Janae. Janae be having Big Sean going crazy, y'all. It's like their relationship is literally like a roller coaster. That man scared of that girl, allegedly. It's like she got some type of something on him that he can't shake her. I don't know, allegedly. And I'll leave that there. Oh, now, I'm going to tell y'all the tea I picked up with Erica and Scrappy and B&B. I did them as well. This was back in 2021. Or 2022. I'm leaning towards 21, though. Yeah, 21. So, basically, I did how Scrappy felt about Bambi. Now, Scrappy loves Bambi, but he felt like Bambi was problematic. He felt like he came a long way as a man. He wasn't going out. He wasn't doing shows. Like, he had really slowed down. And he did seem to slow down, because when I was seeing on social media, he was always home with his kids. I think Scrappy is a phenomenal dad. Phenomenal dad. And I feel like they hold the fact that he doesn't contribute as much to the kids financially against him. But I feel like that's because we all know Scrappy's career is not, it's not like he out here moving like Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? He was a superstar in the early 2000s. Like, his career was basically Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? And royalty checks. It ain't like he out here like Lil Baby, Rick Ross and all that. Then I could see that. But I feel like quality time, it means more. But anyway, he felt like he made a lot of changes for his marriage and for Bambi, and he became a much better man. And she still was not satisfied. Like, nothing he did could satisfy her. He felt like she was problematic. That's how he felt about her in a nutshell. Erica, but he did love her, but he was getting tired of her. So I'm not surprised that they divorced or are getting divorced. Erica, he loves Erica too, but he felt like he really didn't want to go back down that path with her, because it's like, no matter what, they never could figure it out. Every time they try again, it's the same thing over again. So it's like, why keep going back to something I know that ain't gonna work. It's better that we just co-parent and be friends. As much as I love her, it just doesn't work with us. We just bump heads too much. But he loves Erica too. When I read Erica, it came up like honestly, y'all, I'm not surprised that Erica is hanging around Scrappy a lot and using this whole co-parenting and we getting along thing. And I think it's beautiful. But what I picked up in reading how she felt about him was that Erica had residual resentment towards Scrappy. So when you would see her blasting him about not taking care of Imani financially and stuff like that, I mean, yeah, she wanted him to do things financially for her, but she was using finances as a way to channel her anger towards him, if that makes sense, like her resentment. Because it came up in the reading, like, she felt like Bambi gypped her out the life she was supposed to have with him. It was like, okay, you with her, I see you home a lot, you not touring, you spending a lot of time with her, like you actually married and was trying to do the right thing by her, but you didn't do that with me. So it was like some underlying resentment there, allegedly. This is all alleged. It was like some underlying resentment there. So it's like she know she can't use nothing else because they are separated. This man is married, like they moved on from each other. So it was like, I gotta use money as a way to channel my frustration with him. That's how it came up. And yeah, she felt like Bambi had the life that she was supposed to live with him. Like they were supposed to be the ones that got married, but ended up being Bambi. She just felt like Scrappy stepped it up and became a little bit of a better man for Bambi. So I'm not surprised that she's up under him a lot and partying with him, because it's like, what? Imani is grown now. Way past grown. So what could she argue with him about? She can't use child support no more. Imani is grown. She's working. Like, she could have a relationship with Scrappy outside of Erica. They don't have to go through each other for her anymore. She's grown now. I think Imani like 19 or 20. So they don't have to talk at all. So it's like now that she knows, okay, he could totally cut me off. Let me stop arguing with him about things, because that now he don't have to deal with me at all. So if I start arguing with him about anything, it's a wrap. I can't use Imani no more. She grown now. So I'm not surprised that we see them together at all. But that was their reading. So that's tea, y'all. That's tea. I'm not surprised that any of this came about, because I saw all this in 2021, but I was having some real bad storage issues and I had to upgrade my phone, and I just ended up deleting everything. I should have kept it, but was saved on like a hard drive. So that was them. That's why you see him around her, because he do love Erica. Scrappy don't always have a soft spot for Erica, but he know it just don't work when they trying to be together. So it's better. It's almost like, how can I keep him in my life? How can I keep her in my life and have access to him, have access to her without us beefing, without it leading to a beef type of thing? So we just gonna be cool, so we could be around each other and love on each other, but keep it separate and don't date, if that makes sense. Oh, another thing that came up on Erica, and because y'all know Erica has twins, so it came up like, no matter who Erica date, she always has a soft spot for Scrappy. Like, it don't matter. Like, her heart has always been with Scrappy. Even when he was married to Bambi, she still loved Scrappy. When she had them twins, she still loved Scrappy. Erica felt like no matter what, like, that's her soulmate. Whether they go through with it and get back together, I feel like they could be soulmates, because the lover card came out for them. Bambi and him had the Two of Cups, but the lovers came out for Erica and Scrappy. So they're soulmates. They just can't get it right. They just, it's like they still got a lot of growing to do, but you never know. They might get back together. The Wheel of Fortune didn't come out for them, so I don't know if they will or not, but they are soulmates. And the thing about it is, we have to do our work in order to make things come to fruition. So we could be soulmates all day long, but if we not doing our shadow work and we not healing ourselves and working on us, it ain't gonna manifest. That's why Nelly and Ashanti could come back together, because they had enough time to be separate from each other and really work on themselves. I read on Rashida and Kurt, child, that marriage allegedly has ran its course. They're just hanging in there because they have so many businesses together and investments together, and it would just be too much to split up. Like, they love each other, but I don't think the in love part is there anymore, allegedly. But it's just like it's too much. They have too many investments to just split up. So it's like it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to keep him. So that's the vibe I picked up. Kirk does admire Rashida's boss mentality. Like, he feels like she, works hard, things like that. She's a boss. But as far as their personal relationship, it's like work gets in the way. Work took a toll on their marriage. Them having so much together really took a toll on the marriage, and its difference in emotion in that marriage, allegedly. If y'all haven't saw any of my old videos, go back, look at the old videos now. I want to tell you they're a bit long because I used to do them a little bit different. Like, I used to pull like 8 different energies and then clarify each one, because I like to give y'all in-depth reading. I don't want to say, oh, there's issues in the marriage, for instance, with whoever I'm reading, but I don't tell you what the issues are. So I try to clarify as much as I can to tell y'all what the problem is or what exactly is going on. So they're a bit long. So if you decide to go back and listen to them, get you a snack, child, and then go to my playlist, my confirmations playlist, because I have some confirmations there that you guys could look through and listen to. If you're bored, don't have nothing else to do. I'm trying to think who else I read on, child. I think that's it. Tyrese and Zealy, that's on my page. Eva Marcel, her husband, I knew that was over. Eva wanted to be outside. That was the energy I picked up. Like, she even wants to be outside, and her husband allegedly some money issues is there with that marriage, and she felt like, I could do bad by myself. I don't need to be married to be doing bad, allegedly. So I knew they were going to get divorced. I did not see a reconciliation at all, and the confirmation came out for them as well. I did a reading on Tristan and how he feels about that baby he allegedly made on Chloe with Marilee. He don't have no love for that baby, y'all, allegedly, at all. Like, it came up like he ain't had any plans to be in that child life. Like, none. Which is sad. That's why it trips me out when they get on social media and talk about, oh, he's such a great dad. No, he's a deadbeat dad, allegedly, because I don't care if you are a great father to 2 of your kids. If you have 5 kids and the other 3 is being neglected, you're a deadbeat. Sorry. And then it came out that his first baby mother was saying that he had stopped paying child support. So she's going through a court battle with him right now. So and her sister came out on social media and was like, I'm tired of being quiet. How dare y'all get on your reality show? I'm summarizing, and say that Tristan is this great guy and he's taking Kim's kids to school and playing this role to Kim's kids. But what about his first son? What about Prince? Now, Kobe gets up on her show and always talk about how she's the victim. And my issue with the Kardashians and her friends, she needs some real women around her that's going to hold her accountable, because Chloe is part of the problem. Now, I understand you were good to him, but once you take him back after he proved to you that he wasn't no good, it becomes partly your fault now, because the cat's out the bag. He told you, this is who I am. He showed you. You continuously go back, and then you say, oh, why is he doing this, and why nobody cares about my feelings? And you don't care about your feelings, because you would have put your foot down a long time ago. She went and helped him with his special needs with his special needs brother, which is a great thing. That's beautiful. When his mother died, I heard that she offered to pay for the funeral. That's beautiful. But she should have let his family and him. Tristan is a millionaire. He can handle that. See, it's like she feels, oh, if I do this for him, he'll see my worth and he'll shape up and get it together. He's not, Chloe. He's not. Now, I did a reading on him and her. And allegedly, Chloe feels like she wouldn't really care so much if he did him, if he didn't embarrass her. Y'all could check out that reading. If he didn't embarrass her and let it get out, she wouldn't be as mad. She gets mad when we find out. Because now everybody bullies her and clowns her. So that's really her issue with him. He felt like he knows Chloe deserves better. He knows she's a good woman in his eyes. And she deserves, a decent guy. But he felt like he just can't give it to her. It was the energy like, when things is good with them, it be good with them. But then he started getting that itch. And he wanted to be back outside. Like, it don't last long. He felt like he just can't be tamed. Like, she be trying to tame him. That's why I call him Tristan Can't Be Tamed Thompson. That's where that came from. So when y'all hear me refer to him as that, that's why. But he felt like, but we trying to tame him, but she can't. She can't tame him. He feel like he just can't be what she wants him to be emotionally. He can't give her the 10 of cups. He can only give her the 10 of pentacles, which is the financially stable side. He can't give her happy family, 10 of cups, loving wife, kids, stability emotionally. He can't give her that. He feel like he just can't do it. And my thing with her is she gets on TV and says that he's this great guy, but I posted a picture, confirmation of him in Greece holding some random girl hand, and their surrogate was due any day at that point. And you in Greece out there holding some random girl, probably linked up with her sexually, and your surrogate is due at any time. So it's like, it blows my mind. And then it's like Chris and Malika, he didn't want to move out, and I see the way he looks at you. Stop doing that. Let that girl get a backbone and move on from him. How many times does he have to hurt your friend and your daughter for you to help her move on? Like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy to me. And she plays this victim. But Chloe, when you met Tristan, you met him allegedly at Kevin Hart's wedding, because his first baby mother, she is cousins with Kevin Hart's wife, Eniko. So they were guests there. And Jordan was pregnant, like 5 months pregnant, with their son Prince. And allegedly, Chloe and him exchanged numbers at that wedding. While she was there, they got together while she was still pregnant, and they got so bad that, according to documents, she was being bullied and harassed online by Chloe's fans. Chloe, Malika, allegedly they was bullying her, and it sent her into like the hospital. Like, she felt like she could have lost her child at the time. So it's like, Chloe, you ain't no saint. And then she went and messed with French Montana, knowing that that was Trina's boyfriend. Trina was good friends with Kim, but you dated French. Didn't care how that made Kim feel. Didn't care how it made Trina feel. You did not care how it destroyed the dynamic or would destroy the dynamic between Kim and her friend. You didn't care. When you got with Lamar and you married Lamar, Liza, Lamar's ex-girlfriend, I think she had just had a baby. And you married that man without meeting his kids, anything. So you're no saint. And allegedly they were together. So it's like, Chloe, you could play victim all you want. I see through it, honey. You are not a saint. And none of her friends and family hold her accountable for these things. You getting your karma, baby. That's all. It is what it is. Karma spent the block for you. That's all. And then another thing she was doing, she was lying to Lamar And then this is what she said. She was lying to Lamar, making it seem like she wanted the baby with him. She was trying to get pregnant. But the whole time, she was being manipulative. She was purposely not getting pregnant. If y'all remember their show, Chloe and Lamar. So, now I understand not wanting his child because he was, at the time, battling substance abuse. But at the same time, it's not fair for you to have this man believing that you're trying to have his baby. And you really wasn't. You were manipulating your husband instead of having a sit-down conversation and saying, look, I don't want to have a child till you get it together. I'm not going to give birth to a baby and you have a substance abuse issue. And left it at that. So Chloe has done some things where she's not perfect. And I really wish she had some strong women around her that held her accountable and told her what it was. Told her like it is, because they make her seem like she's the victim and she's really not. You are no longer the victim after you allow it. You become a willing participant in the circus. So that's my rant about Chloe and him and the Kardashians. Who else? I'm trying to think. Who else I read on, y'all? I think that's it. Oh, Yandy and Mendeecees. I read on how Mendeecees feel about Yandy. He love Yandy. He feel like Yandy is that girl. Like, she's not in the Pinnacles. She's reliable. She's independent. She's bossy. Like, anything he need, he could rely on Yandy. He can call on Yandy. His only issue with Yandy was that Yandy mouth. She don't communicate right. She yells and screams and gets irate, and he just wish she would relax, because Mendeecees' temperament is very mellow and light. That's how it felt when I was reading them. But he feel like Yandy be too much. Like, her communication is crazy. She needs to calm down. Oh, Moneybagg Yo. Now, I talked about this on my page because I did a little mini reading on that time when Aubrey was like, she not allowing nobody else to put their hands on her. I did reading. Now, when I read on Moneybagg Yo and Aubrey, I read them several times. It always come up that Moneybagg doesn't really want to be with Aubrey long term. It's somebody else that he feels like is more compatible with him. And it's like, when I settle down, this who I see myself settling down, this type of person. And he felt like, okay, what it was this. Y'all remember how Moneybagg Yo, okay, we all know about Moneybagg Yo. But when did Moneybagg Yo career take off? Like, really take off and started getting notoriety? When he started dating who? Yep, you guessed it, Aubrey. It came up like he started dating Aubrey. It wasn't supposed to last as long. He wanted Aubrey because she was bad. She was the it girl, you know. And then it's like they got together and things just developed and it just went too far. It wasn't supposed to be this going on. They were not supposed to be locked in like this. But things just started taking off with his career because, allegedly, of Aubrey. Like, back then, Aubrey had a huge fan base. Like, she was like that girl on Instagram. She was doing all these club appearances. She was everywhere. So that grew Moneybagg Yo's fan base. And then when they were like exchanging all those gifts and stuff like that, and people were getting invested into them, he saw that and was like, all right, this working for me. We start seeing Moneybagg record sales, streams going up, success was flowing, all because he was linked to Aubrey, I feel like, allegedly. Now that they old, nobody don't care anymore. We don't really hear Moneybagg making noise the way he did at the time when that song, I just brought my chicken padded, I don't love her, I just brought her for her status, whatever he said. That song, at that time, he was on fire. He was on fire, and that was the prime of him and Aubrey's relationship. When he brought her that Porsche truck, all that was like the prime of their relationship. Now that nobody cares no more, we don't hear anything, and nobody ain't really checking for Bag. So it was like he really didn't want to be with Aubrey. It was somebody else who I refer to as the Queen of Pentacles. It's not Juicy. I read on how he felt about Juicy. He cared about Juicy, but he don't want to be with Juicy, and Juicy gets on his nerves. His issue with Aubrey Because at first, it's like he got with her to, like, you know, because she was that, like I said, she was bad. She was that girl. He wanted to get with her. She was popping, whatever. But it's like he wasn't supposed to be with her long term. I could say he did start to develop feelings for Ari, but it wasn't supposed to have been like that. But he did develop feelings for her, and it just went too far. But they started clashing and having a lot of issues because he felt like Ari was too much. She's loud. She's too aggressive. That was a main issue. He felt like Ari was too aggressive and too argumentative. They always got the Five of Wands, which is conflict, competition. On the Five of Wands card is 5 people all hit each other with sticks. So they could have been arguing over women, but it was a lot of animosity and anger and issues and arguments. And it was times when they broke up that we didn't even know. He felt like she was just too much. And when it started to become like that, that's when he really started to, like, things started to change with how he felt. And it's somebody that he feels like is a better match for him. It feels like it's somebody he know from back in the day, like Memphis or something. Because the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, she's wife material. She's a good mother. She's very nurturing. She know how to take care of home. Like, she's normally the wife in the tarot deck. I mean, anybody could be the wife, but the Queen of Pentacles is known for being the wife or the head of the household because she holds the pentacle. So she works with the King of Pentacles to run the household. They bring the money into the house. So she's normally the wife. So whoever she is, he feels like, and then the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, her temperament is very mellow. She's very calm. So whoever this girl is, she's like a down home girl. Like, very down home, very laid back, very loving, nurturing. She ain't problematic. Like, she is somebody like that. Either he wants to date somebody that's like the Queen of Pentacles, or he has somebody in mind that is like the Queen of Pentacles. But that Queen of Pentacles card always come up when I read Bag and Ari. I also read Javante and Ari. Ari is over Javante. She's over him. Javante still had feelings for Ari though. That's why he popped up on her in the club with them bottles. He was trying to get Ari back, but Ari was done. She was done. She felt like he cheated too much on her. But you know, I got a bone, and I like Ari, but I have a bone to pick with Ari because my thing is this: she holds G Herbo to such, a high standard. Oh, you cheating on me, this, that, and the third. Okay, Bag cheated on you, so you gave Bag. Why do Bag get away with cheating and stepping out, but G Herbo did? You hold his feet to the fire when he stepped out, but Bag, you let him get that off and come back multiple times. At least Herbo is the father of your child. At least that's your family. I'm not going to be letting a person who I don't have no ties to, I could leave at any moment, dog me and drag me out. No, if somebody gonna cheat on me and I'm gonna forgive them and have a chance, it's gonna be to save my family. It ain't gonna be no guy that I don't have anything with. She could leave Bag today or tomorrow and never speak again, because there's nothing keeping them together. But when it comes to Herb, she's so hard on him. And I ain't saying Herb is no saint, because he's not. I also read on how she felt about Herb. Ari's still angry with Herb. She don't want to be back with Herb. It came up like Herb deep inside, he does feel regretful about how he did Ari. He still thinks about that. And I read him and Taina, and he really don't want to be with Taina either. He ain't really, and I also saw her getting pregnant before it happened, and that baby was planned. Taina could say what she want allegedly, but he didn't really want to be with Taina. But it's like he already was there invested. It's like, well, stay type of thing. So, and Taina, there was an energy of her feeling like he still cared about Ari, and she was worried if he would do her the same way, because he cheated on Ari allegedly with her when your son was 4 months old. So it was a part of her that was thinking like, damn, is he gonna do me the same way? That's everybody. So I hope y'all enjoy this tea. Let me know what y'all think if you haven't commented already. And I promise y'all when I'm feeling better, I'm gonna do JD and Jenny. I'm in the bed, y'all, and I just can't. Like, I just cannot. Growing up, like, I had the stomach virus, and my child just wouldn't let me be great. Just would not let me be great. But, alright, y'all. I will be back with some more celebrity tea or tarot readings later.